So my name's Kristen Wyatt. I am a wife and a mama. I have one son. His name is Jude. He's 4 years old. And I'm excited to share with you guys a little bit tonight about this company. I actually have been in this industry, well, gosh, going back years ago, I was very, very skeptical about this industry. I think rightfully so. I don't know how much of us really love being spammed on social media by people, but for me, it wasn't my, forte necessarily. So I was pretty skeptical. I came from traditional business and worked really hard. So seeing a lot of the tactics that had been used in the industry, I was hesitant, but I actually partnered with another company. I was in the industry for a few years, had some really great success there. And then I was kind of introduced to this company. So I was introduced to this company really when I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't looking for a change. I was actually very loyal and content where I was in my career. And this kind of fell into my lap. And really the best way I can say it is, even though I was very resistant, but mostly out of fear, when I was introduced to the CEO and the Senior Vice President of Global Sales, and I saw something very similar to this, kind of what I'm about to show you guys, some different things about the products and the company and who they are. I got a really, really clear picture of this system that they had in place, this kind of wash, rinse, repeat system that was helping people succeed and have some success very early on, which is something I hadn't experienced, as well as the plan that they had in place just for the future of the company in and out of itself. That, I don't know if I said that right, but anyway, that was really going to kind of shake up the entire industry. In fact, a lot of the things that I was finding that I didn't love about the industry, it seemed to be that this company was doing things very differently. So to say that this past year has been life-altering for my family is a massive understatement. When I left that meeting, and like I said, met the CEO and all, I left the meeting and I called my husband. I was just telling Sheena this the other day. I called my husband and said, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to be able to unsee what I just saw. And he, of course, replied with, well, shoot, hurry up and come home, because this is a little bit scary, because I actually was the sole breadwinner with my previous company for my family. And my husband just had a part-time thing and was pursuing a dream he had on the side. And so it put some pressure on our family to even consider something else. So I am going to share some slides with you guys. And I really just want to share with you ultimately about this company, the products, a little bit about the business model that we have and what makes us a little bit unique, but ultimately why my husband and I decided to make a shift. And as scary as it was, why it turned out to really be the best decision for us, and why we chose this company in particular. So let me pull something up here to where I can share my screen. Do you guys see that okay? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try to hide this too so it doesn't get cut off. Okay, perfect. So what I love about this company is we're really big about just starting where you're at. I want you guys to do a little personal assessment, if you will. And I think that regardless of where you're at today, we can all agree that we got where we are because of the decisions that we've made in our life up to this point, right? And whether those decisions were good or bad, regardless of where you're at, whether you're really content where you are, like where I was, or so I thought before looking at this, or you're really in maybe even a desperate place and you're needing to be open to these other options for the sake of your family or your future. Really what it boiled down to for my husband and I was looking at this industry as skeptical as we were. There was also this other kind of nagging side that really wanted to live life more on our terms. We didn't want to just send, how kids change up everything. You have a kid and all of a sudden your priorities are like night and day. And so we didn't want to necessarily do the full-time daycare, both of us full-time jobs. We come home, you've got 5 minutes of like quick pillow talk and like, bam, that's your marriage. We were okay doing that. We were raised that way. We were totally fine working hard, but it was this idea. And I think we all kind of have this, we deep down maybe know what we truly, truly want. Maybe those dreams or those far-fetched plans or ideas that don't necessarily seem realistic, maybe just because you don't have much time, extra time, or you don't have the capital to begin pursuing something like that, whatever it may be. I think you might end up saying tonight, okay, yeah, that sounds all nice to be able to resurface maybe some of those big plans and ideas, but how the heck would I do that? How is that even possible, especially with where I'm at in my life right now? And honestly, I've thought the exact same thing. I've also been told by so many different mentors and leaders in my life that, look, if you want something different, if you want your life to change, you have to be willing to do something different. And you can't make those decisions out of fear, right? And so the right mentorship and leadership, especially from the corporate side, was a crucial part in helping me make the shift. So I want to tell you a little bit about our corporate staff. This is our CEO, Mr. Mark Wilson. He actually founded this company after he was in the NFL as a 2-time Super Bowl championship winning quarterback. He went on to be successful in real estate. And then after he retired, he really just wanted to do something that had more depth. He really lacked fulfillment, just playing golf every day. And so he launched this product line, and he knew that he wanted to be in a space that could also help people financially. You know, he read a statistic. I tell this story all the time because it really touched my heart when I met him, that he read this statistic that if you took $500-$600, threw it into every home in America, that the divorce rate in those homes would go away about 80-85%. There would be that much less divorces. And it was shocking to me, but also not. What was shocking was that such a small amount could make such a huge impact. But also I've been there because I've felt that financial pressure, and I know how that impacts who I am in my relationships. And so it just goes to show a lot about him, that he really was looking to help other people. He had a lot of success. He wasn't just looking for a business to get into. The heart behind it was really to help people and to help their families. So that's kind of where enter Mr. Jake Spencer. So Mr. Jake Spencer is our Senior Vice President of Global Sales. He actually just came onto the scene last year. So this is why a lot of people haven't heard of this company until just this past year. But we also, even though we're so new and very ground floor, we've eliminated a lot of the ground floor risks because our products have actually been around, scientifically validated for many, many years. So that was appealing for me from a business perspective. So Jake actually wrote and released the way we get paid, our compensation plan. And since that happened, the company has gone up over 400%. And there's really no signs of it slowing down at all. And what's really cool about Mr. Spencer is that him and his wife, Sarah, have actual experience in this industry, which is almost unheard of, guys, with corporate people running a company, for them to have been in our shoes on a daily basis, in and out. Over 10 years of experience with massive success in this industry. And so it's just really unique to have mentorship from people with genuine experience. And he can speak to exactly how to be successful with this type of business model. So that's been huge in our mentorship and working with him. Okay, so one thing I love about this company is that they really, obviously the name Sciences is in the name. It's because we want to back everything we have with true science. And that's kind of where Dr. Stephen Kimberly comes into play. And so he is our Chief Science Officer. He came from being a senior editor at WebMD. He was an MD for 38 plus years. He's a naturopath, and he actually is our chief product formulator now. So he formulates our products. And what I love about him is he'll joke and say, oh yeah, I'm so old school, but he's actually really up with the times technology-wise. Obviously, we're not all watching this on a flip phone. It would be impossible. We've obviously evolved. Hopefully you guys have. It's the same way with science. Like, if you're not evolving and changing up what you're doing specifically from a health and wellness standpoint, you have to be careful about that. Our food source changes, the way we receive things and how we absorb different nutrients changes. So it's important that we always have kind of that leading edge technology. So let's talk about the products a little bit. This is our flagship product line box that you're looking at. So these are products for all of you out there that just want to get your health on track. This is kind of our go-to combo for people that just want to be healthy, okay? We all know we need to supplement our soil, and if not, I'll tell you, hopefully you believe me. Our soil and our foods are extremely depleted in nutrients these days, and it just gets worse and worse. There's no longer a question, you can do a simple Google search. You can go way in depth with research. There's no longer a question as to whether or not you need to be supplementing. You do. The problem is, where do we start? Because it can be extremely overwhelming when everyone and their mom seems to be selling you something on Instagram, you know? Okay, so we try to make it simple. This is the first four products that your body needs to kind of function at its highest potential. So product number 1, Q-Max. It is a high-powered vitamin that, believe it or not, just a vitamin. A lot of people don't realize you should even feel a huge difference with a vitamin, but believe it or not, it has now helped thousands of people from a mental health component, because not only does it replenish all the nutrients that our body's lacking from our food source, regardless of how healthy we're eating, not only does it help to replenish our body with all those good chelated minerals that our body needs, but it also, because of the way that it's processed, the uptake goes straight up to the brain. And there are studies done on the very, very baseline work of these nutrients, the ingredients we have in this formulation, that were done proving their impact on mental health specifically. People feeling more alert, more focused, less anxious, less sad, you name it. It's really remarkable to see people feeling those kinds of changes with a multivitamin. And it was even more huge for me in sitting in that meeting and looking at something like this to see that a company had the bravery to go there, right? To even approach the mental health component. How much easier is it to just have a little energy drink or a weight loss pill and call it a day, right? They're addressing something that a lot of people sweep under the rug, and there's a lot of people suffering in silence. So I was really proud of that, and I still am. Okay, product number 2, we have Q-Align. This is all about chronic inflammation. It also has digestive enzymes. You're going to process your food better, feel less bloated, less stiff, sore, joint pain, you name it. We all have inflammation in our bodies. This helps keep it at bay. Product number 3 is our probiotic, extremely potent probiotic, you guys. This probiotic alone has 2 separate patents on it, just on the way that it releases in the body, because it gets right down where you need it to in the gut and then releases over a 12-hour period to ensure maximum absorption. And then lastly, we have a product called Q Omegas. Omegas are essential for heart health, eye health, brain health, you name it. But what's great about it is they also help your body absorb the other 3 products. So again, what I like about this combo is all the products kind of work synergistically together to give you like max benefits, replenish your body of everything it needs, but it's also really simple. Like one-stop shop, like take out the guesswork. In fact, what you're looking at right here is a rebranded tool that we've got. Instead of the 4 bottles that you normally get, it will be coming in this box. It's probably gonna be the only way that I get my husband to take these products. He's over here. By the way, we're traveling. I have a meeting. I'm visiting some people from my team here in the Texas area tomorrow. So I'm here in a hotel right now. He's hanging out over here. And I'm not going to lie. I can like label every bottle with a Sharpie. He's still going to forget to take it somehow. But this box, you pop it open, everything's sorted. Morning bag, afternoon bag, call it good, right? So anyway, super simple. Okay, so we have a full suite of products, not just overall health. We have weight management. I could go on and on about our weight management line. I love that our company doesn't put such a huge focus on there being some sort of magic pill, but there's a product that's like pretty dang close to that, in that it regulates your blood sugar, speeds up your metabolism, blocks 66% of carbs, on top of metabolizing fat, on top of helping with your cravings, like, and. It's a really unique science from France that we have for that supplement. But we also give you a ton of resources for free. So workouts, restaurant eating out guide, one-on-one coaching, meal plans, things like that, because we just realize it's more than just a pill. It's a true lifestyle, and we want to help people through that. We also have powder forms of that highly potent vitamin I told you about, the House of Mental Health. We have it in powder form. And we even have supplement sublingual delivery sprays of different vitamins you can just spray. They taste like spearmint. I love that we have options for people that can't swallow pills, but I love also that we have options because I give those both to my 4-year-old. So it makes it super simple. We have a product, if you're a woman, say hallelujah, because this regulates all the hormones. Like, it's crazy to me. I have teenagers with like acne breakouts taking it, and then people struggling with like period cramping flow, and then people menopause, hot flashes, like, and then you have kids and everything goes to heck. Like, apparently our hormones are just always out of whack at some point in our life. But this helps to regulate all of it. And it even has 7 antidepressant herbs in it. He loves using unique herbs from all over. And so it's really, again, the tie-in with the mental health component, just a really cool product. We even have some healthy energy drinks. If you want that sustained energy throughout the day, something to give you a pick-me-up without the crash or addictive properties, things like that. Okay, so let's talk about the product area that everyone is kind of talking about these days. If you aren't talking about it, you might should start. Full spectrum hemp. So I'm going to be honest with you, I had not a clue about hemp or CBD products. I'm sure many of you guys have heard of it at this point. A year ago, I had no clue. They gave me a sample. I didn't know if I was going to get through airport security with it. I'm like, this seems shady, guys. I had no idea. But now, having learned what I've learned over this past year and what has happened in my own life and in my family's life and my business, I will tell you that if you're potentially thinking, oh, it'd be so nice to be involved, like I wish I could be in the right place at the right time just once in my life, like this might be that thing. This is something that getting a piece of the pie, if you will, could really set you and your family up for the rest of your lives, like just in the next couple of years. And I know that seems a little crazy, a little too good to be true, but this company is right now this space, full spectrum hemp, is not even $1 billion industry yet. Not even close. And it's kind of the wild, wild west because there's all these guidelines popping up and there's some dirty stuff out there and people like not able to actually sell because they're merchant accounts. Like seriously, guys, it's crazy. So it's something people want to be involved in, but you got to be careful and make sure that it's with integrity. And every publication is projecting that this type of product is going to be a $22 billion industry here in just the next couple of years. And so to have a premier product in a space like this was really something my husband and I just couldn't ignore, right? And so I want to tell you a little bit about, luckily, documentation beats conversation any day of the week. I don't have to be a scientist to kind of tell you why maybe ours is a little bit set apart. Again, the word sciences is in our name for a reason. We actually have white papers and documentation proving our product's absorbability into the bloodstream. And that is key because there's, again, kind of a dirty space. There's a lot of stuff out there. I'm telling you, you're seeing it popping up everywhere. There's CBD at every gas station, it seems. That you have to be careful about, right? Because of our technology, it makes the product water soluble. And so we can actually show people, even just in a cup of water, you see how it absorbs so quickly and people feel it right away. For me, it was important to have demonstrable products that it didn't take 3 to 6 months of intense healing for people to really buy into. I wanted people to be able to feel a difference right away, and then we can introduce them to that slow healing process. So we grow everything in the US. We have full control. It's about 14 times more effective than just that of like raw CBD oil. It tastes amazing, non-intoxicating, of course, no side effects or anything. And this is really where most people start. Okay, so we have our hemp oil. It's just a sublingual oil. So you just put it under your tongue, count to 10, swallow. It comes lots of different flavors. And then we have a cream that fights inflammation and pain. Really cool because it's infused with the product, with the full spectrum hemp, but it goes to work right away in healing the area, kind of has that cooling effect. And we also have a full suite of products in the hemp side as well. So we have protein in both whey and vegan. We have one for sleep. People that just need the extra sleep, even though hemp naturally helps with sleep, this gives it a little bit of a kick. We even have one for all animals. I never knew like how much pets could struggle. I don't have any pets right now, but how much they struggle with anxiety, like even just going to the groomers or storm, or if there's joint pain or recovery from surgery, all that helps with all that. We even have some roller balls, some topical options, roller balls that are infused with essential oils, again, infused with the hemp. So great for pain or immunity. Plus I just douse my kid in that stuff whenever he's choosing not to take the oil that one day. Right? And then lastly, on the product side, before we wrap up, I have to tell you guys, we just last month launched into the skincare space. One thing I'm really excited, it's called Canna Blue. It is a 3-step process. And what's cool about it, so it comes with a cleanser, a serum, and a moisturizer. And not only is it infused with full spectrum hemp, which helps to fight all kinds of things and to heal your skin and repair damage, but we also added in a blue light blocking technology. It's a very first to market type technology, especially with the hemp hybrid, I'm calling it. But blue light they're finding from our cell phones, computers, TVs, LED lights, blue lights everywhere, and it actually hits deeper into the skin than the sun does. So we're literally all walking around with zero protection. This blocks the blue light from your skin to keep it protected from color changes like color spots, inflammation in the skin, acne, super rapid aging, like you name it. This blue light's affecting our skin a lot more than you would think. And so our regular routines and SPF, they're just not giving us the protection that we need. So I love that this has both infused in it. Okay, so it's really just a matter of where you see yourself. If you might be listening to this and going, look, you know what, the business side is not really for me. That's not the path I want to go. I don't necessarily need a second stream of income or whatever that might look like right now. No problem. We have a customer program, and I'm really proud to say that they get to purchase products at the same price that we have. It's no cheaper to try to sign up as an ambassador. We don't try to push people that route at all. There's even a referral program for customers and also ambassadors as well, but specifically our customers, you'll get a little referral link. If people decide to use your link to purchase products, you could get free products. So it's kind of nice. And we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. The products work fast, so it's just a 1-month period. You try the products, empty the bottles. You don't like them, we'll just get you a refund. Or of course, you can go the business route. It's $79.95 for your entire business. So there's no monthly fees. That cost is annual. It provides you with your website. We have a very, very high-end app that you can work your entire business from. And so that comes free with that fee as well. All the tools you need. Of course, you've got the tax benefits of a home-based business. If you don't have a side gig or just something working for you, find something, even if this isn't the right fit, for the tax benefits alone. And here's the thing. My husband and I paid that $80, and it's surreal to me because we had some great success in my previous company. It was 2.5, almost 3 years. And to have matched my income, I was able to match my income coming into this company in about 4 weeks. But what has been outstanding for my husband and I is that $80 initial investment. We've made that investment back in 12 months, like a little over 23 or 2,400 times. I mean, it's been completely mind-blowing what this has done for our family. And it makes me so, so grateful that I just kind of stepped out of the boat, if you will, and didn't allow the kind of nervous, my husband saying, shoot, hurry up, come home, to like hold us back. We just really trusted our gut when it came to it. So we're very thankful, but this has a lot to do with it. The system that this company provides is so simple, and we have it in place for all of you. So when you partner with us, just like any other job, this is how it should be in this industry, and it's sometimes not. It's the craziest thing. They'll literally, in this industry, if you have never been in this industry, there's a lot of companies out there that will say, I don't know, just make a post about the products and see what happens, like on social media. And it's really not, they don't teach you how to scale it like a business or work it like a business, right? So when you partner with us, you get an onboarding. It's all the training you need. It's simple. It takes an hour or so. You'll know exactly what you need to know about our process from then on, whether you have 10 minutes to work it a day or 3 hours a day, doesn't matter. You'll be given all the tools you need. In fact, we have weekly kind of a rhythm and different events just like this you can plug people into, so you don't have to be the expert and know everything before you can make any money. And then the most important piece is we're going to lay out your 90-day kind of game plan, a roadmap. We'll sit down and go, what do you need to be making by January 15th? Or February 15th, where do you need to be for your family? And how can we do that without putting your family on the back burner, with boundaries in place to protect you and your family, but do it in a way that you don't have to compromise who you are, and in a very small increments of your day, because you just will do the system, wash, rinse, repeat, done. Right? Keeping it so, so simple is key. And we make it really simple too in the way that we earn money. So there's only 4 ways that you get paid here. The first way, you can make commission off of just customers that buy products from your website. You make commission, or you get commission off of anybody in your entire organization, all of their customers, anything that they bring in, all of their personal orders, anyone that joins them and their team, infinite levels deep, if you even know what that means. It's a lot, and it's a big organization volume that determines your monthly kind of residual income. Then the third way is just little one-time bonuses as you begin to see success and climb through the ranks. And then I have to tell you guys, this is my absolute favorite way that we get paid. through our financial freedom movement. So not only do you day one, you pay that $80, it doesn't matter if you make the company a dime, day one, you get access to free professional financial coaching. We do not want you to have all the hype and the cars and the this and the that. We want you to learn to save your money and to build a long-term wealth, because that's what it means to be in business, right? For yourself, but just in real business. And I've learned this past year the difference between network marketing-ish and then also business ownership. They can be different if they're not taught correctly. And so they teach you credit repair, taxes, debt consolidation, anything you need to know to kind of help like lift that weight off your shoulders that we sometimes feel. And then in lieu of any sort of car program or lifestyle bonus, the company just actually puts additional money once you get to a certain point towards your debt or toward a retirement account of your choice. So this is the compensation plan. It's a quick snapshot. It's going to look like a colorful numbers chart that it's all in code. Like, you're not going to know what this means at all. That's totally okay. But it's really just the potential that you have. Whatever you're looking for, look at this column here, monthly team commission. This is what you'll see is our monthly residual amounts. There's no average income, so you don't have to guess what your check's going to be. If you have certain volume, this is what your check is. So whether you just have you're wanting maybe a side gig, part-time, few $100 a month, I've got hundreds of people in that realm. But if you're looking to maybe replace your family's income and make a full-time income, it's there, right? Executive level income is there. There's not even anybody at the top of our comp plan yet. There's only one person at the $120,000 per month area. In fact, Sheena is on her way or just got off of a plane to go visit her and get mentored by her and her family. So you guys might be hearing from her soon. But what's great about this is even this bonus structure is so lucrative that for my husband and I, when we hit this rank of platinum, we knew that the monthly residual here would be $15,000. But if you look over in that column with the bonuses, it's all these pretty large lump sums that just roll into each other. So we were able to pick up the phone, call our financial coach, hey, where should we diversify this? Where should we allocate it? And it's just really unique to be able to do that. So what I want to encourage you to do is to get with the person that invited you tonight. I want to challenge you to ask, if you're looking for something in this space, in this industry, look at it like a business owner. Try to make a decision based on the business side and what your gut is telling you, and ask questions to different companies like, how many six-figure earners brand new have been produced in the past 12 months, right? What's your customer to ambassador ratio? Right? Companies get shut down because they just have all these people wanting to work the business and no one even taking the products because they might not be good products. Ask those tough questions and ultimately sit down with the person that invited you tonight and ask them about our onboarding process. Like, what does it look like? And can it really fit into my busy life? Because I've heard that before, right? And I can promise you right now, some of the leaders I'm seeing hop on here, ones that I've personally gotten to know and onboarded personally just in the past couple of days, this is moving extremely quickly. So I don't want to pressure you. We have an incredible customer program, so there's no pressure. You can try the products and just get your money back if you hate them. But if you're looking at this from a business perspective, I want you to talk to them as soon as you can, because there is a snowball and a timing component with this kind of thing that a lot of companies don't want to talk about. No one wants to say that it's saturated. It's like a negative curse word or something, but it's real. And timing is everything in this space. And if nothing else, I'm glad that we were able to kind of chit chat, if you will, tonight, get to know each other some. I so appreciate you guys hopping on here, especially because it's in the middle of the evening and I'm pretty sure the World Series are on.
Nailed it.
He's like, nailed it. He's over here watching it. Pretty sure there's something going on TV, some sport or something, guys. I don't know. Anyway, so I appreciate you guys hopping on. Apologize to your spouse for me for keeping you for too long. And I hope that I can talk to you guys and have a conversation with you sometime in the future. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good rest of your night.